It's been reported by Variety that the Netflix Avatar The Last Airbender adaptation would be toning down Sokka's early episode sexism. What's funny is that the article links to a thread which points out that Sokka's sexism is ironic as an example of the threads and threads of sexism in Sokka, and it's like only 28 upvotes at all. What's funny is that people are making snark about this because it's really a stupid, stupid article. So, where does my disappointment come in? Well, I don't like the idea surrounding this change because it follows a pattern of adaptations sanitizing their characters to the point it removes their whole character arcs. Disney's Pinocchio remake, for example, sanitizes the titular puppet. Pinocchio is supposed to be a naughty wooden puppet who eventually learns how to behave, gain a conscience, and eventually gets character development and becomes a real boy. However, the remake misses the point of this completely by making him as safe, sanitized, and he really doesn't ever make mistakes or do anything actually bad. Disney's Mulan 2020 has a similar problem. They're just going to remove the bitter work Mulan had to put into being a warrior just to make some nonsensical point about divine right and qi, which is completely misrepresented from Chinese culture, but that's a different video. It seems like studios are making short lists of acceptable character flaws because certain character flaws are a bit more marketable and endearing rather than something that needs to be undesirable about a character and thus that character has to work through. It makes me wonder if we're going to keep the plotline with Paku and have the rigidity of the Northern Water Tribe's gender roles ended up destroying Paku's engagement. Then again, with how this article frames it, it seems to only revolve around Sokka's sexism, meaning that they are delegating Sokka's arc to a less important character while sanitizing him directly. And you know from my miraculous rants how much I hate delegating someone else's character arc to another, especially if it's interesting. This makes me worried for Zuko a bit because I don't think they'll let him be evil enough. This is the guy who burned down Kyoshi Island, worked with pirates, and put his crew in needless danger, all to pursue the Avatar. Then you learn why he is the way he is. You need to make him despicable enough to be seen as a threat before making him sympathetic. And honestly, I don't think Netflix will allow him to be despicable enough because they're afraid of making him too unsympathetic. But those are just my thoughts. Please consider liking, subscribing, tipping the channel on Ko-fi, and if you have any comments, please leave them. This is Cyril signing off.